Warhorse Studios have recently released their 0.5 update video, which includes some details that I have not yet mentioned. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stalli111. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Talk. So, what have I not already covered? Well, quite a few things to be honest. But there are some details stated in the video that were just extended pieces of info that we already knew. The beta will contain roughly 1/5 of the full game's content, and will be aimed for release to backers in roughly Q1 of next year, as early as Warhorse can make it, basically. The final game has been confirmed to have around 70 proper quests in the game. Within that contains 2500 pages of screenplay for the dialogue and what should happen within said quests. To be fair, 70 doesn't sound like a massive number, but there will be loads more to do outside questing. And I'm sure the majority of these quests will be proper narrative enhancers with interesting things to do. So I trust Warhorse to have 70 solid quests, and very few filler fetch quests. The cutscenes within the game are beginning development along with the voiceovers, which the actors for are currently being casted. I know we have witnessed some of the voice acting within the alpha stages already, but most of them, if not all of them, are actually placeholders for a visualization of the final game. The quality of the voice acting, and even the writing for the dialogue, should be better than that of which we have experienced already. The soundtrack is also being vastly worked upon. There's a new system that they have implemented with a better fade in for multiple compositions when traversing different areas. For example, you're in a field, and then you walk into a village. Warhorse have described this as almost creating a feeling that the multiple tracks were composed as one long, endless track. There will actually be just over 4 hours of symphonic music, and the soundtrack for the cutscenes will be recorded by a live orchestra in Prague. Something that I completely missed with my crappy PC was the global illumination technology that Warhorse are working on with Crytek. It's adding more realistic illumination and shadows to the game, which seems to add even more to the visual experience of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I personally cannot wait to upgrade my PC so I can experience the glorious world of Bohemia in the highest settings in 60 FPS. The dynamic weather systems have had a complete enhancement, showing visible changes in cloud movement and size, along with more rough weather like mild rainstorms. I can't wait to see future weather effects, potentially involving AI of settlers. We could see people rushing out to bring in perishables from the merchant stands if a downpour begins, or farmers may seem happier that their crops are receiving an adequate amount of water for growth. Who knows what Warhorse's plan for the final weather systems are? All we know is that it is seeing a massive improvement as we speak. Polearms are no longer a myth in Kingdom Come. I told you guys not to give up hope, so Warhorse are much closer to being able to use them within the game. Which is great news, as polearms were the most used weapon during the medieval era, especially during the 15th century. I do recall hearing that the physics were going to be a problem, making polearms difficult to implement, which is why they had mentioned doubt for them appearing in the final game. But they have prevailed, and figured out how to use polearms within the Crytek engine to a realistic degree. You guys remember the kickstarted extensions? Well, the extended goal for the dog companion has been born. Warhorse have chosen an extinct dog in today's world, but a very common one in the time setting for Kingdom Come. A lounge dog who were known to be used for a wide variety of jobs, like hunting, herding animals, and even for the war efforts. I'm sure in future video updates we'll hear more about the dog companion, but for now we don't know an awful lot of what we'll experience with it at our side. I know it's a bit unrealistic to my knowledge at least, but they seem like big dogs. We could have them carrying some stuff, like our horse, or even wearing some light armor, if it is helping us in a fight. I honestly have no idea how they're going to implement the dog into their combat system, but that's why I'm not a game coder, I guess. Anyway folks, that's pretty much everything we've learned in the recent update video. A random question here though, what animal would you like at your side during a medieval battle? Real or myth? Go wild I guess. I'm pretty unsure myself. I hope you guys have enjoyed. My name is Stalli111. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace off.